Hey YouTube, so what I'm doing here is my buddy Johnny in the background. I'm doing an Ideal RJ-45 high-speed modular plugs. I have some lines here which I'm going to be running for high-speed internet, category 6. So what you could do is you start off with the line. I'm going to cut a piece here.
Oh, you want dropped it.
There we go. So now what I do is I take the other line, give myself a little space, and I'm going to just put it in the strip area where it says strip, spin it around once, release it, and then you give it a little bend and the insulation should come off. Once you do that, you can get rid of this little fiber insulation. And now what I've established is, you see most people do on their videos the B format. I'm doing the A format. I kind of like the way the A works. So we're going to start off with this little piece here. I forget what it's called, but bear with me. So since I'm doing the A, I'm going to start off with putting the green to my left, the brown to the right, blue down, orange up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in that format. So let's just put the green through here. Make sure they're together. Bear with me. Okay. Now, put the brown through. Okay, so now that we have them, we push all the way down, give it a little wiggle. Make sure this piece goes all the way down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start giving myself a little pull. Make sure it's down as far as it can go. And then I'm going to start unbraiding the wire. And as you can see, it starts off with light green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten out the wire. I use a screwdriver, best tool to use for this. So you straighten out your wiring. And then I need to unbraid the orange, because it's going to start off with white, green, green, white, orange. So now let's just straighten out that line. And we're going to put the orange to the side here, and then we got to go with the solid blue, and then we're going to go with white, blue. So that's our line so far. It's all going to come together once I have everything straightened out. I'm going to do white, blue, and then we'll separate the brown. Straighten out the wires, and now what I'm going to do is the brown solid goes on the end. So now I'm going to pull the wires, wiggle them a little bit just so they come through nice and clean. Cut back to leave about approximately a 1/4 inch of wire. And that's going to be where our wire's in. Then you take this other little piece here, and we're going to put it through here. Now that the wires are all lined up, and we're going to put it with the angle facing forward. Push it in nice and tight. I'm thinking maybe taking a little chunk off, a little more. Make sure the wires are nice and straight. No angle cuts. I know I've seen videos where they suggest you do an angle, start off with an angle and then cut straight. I just cut straight right at it. Make sure the wires are lined up properly, and there you go. And now take the plug with the wires facing up towards that triangle, push in, and then our last piece we have here is our crimper, which you're going to plug it in as if you plug it into a wall jack. Give it a nice little squeeze, and there you have.
And that's how a baby was born.
And that's how it's done. And then what I do here is I'm going to plug this into this tester. And I'm going to send my buddy Johnny off to one of the exam rooms, and he's going to go ahead and test. Just do any of the rooms that we haven't done yet, because this one's not labeled. The electrician didn't label this one. So I'm going to turn this on, And as soon as Johnny plugs it into the proper room, the proper port, you'll see it go through a series of tests. And as long as all 1 through 8 lights up green, we have all the wires in the proper series. Hey Johnny, try exam 2. No?
No.
Nope.
Yes, come on. Hey, wait.
Go ahead. So it's just a matter of him, because the electrician ran all these wires and didn't really label the majority of them, so it's just a plug and play. But as you can see, nothing yet. This is a very good handy tool to have around. Not to mention my yellow tool right here actually is a Cat5 and a Cat6. It's pretty cool too. This might be an open wire that...
I want to without the focus.